Okay, so we're looking now. The previous slide told us that the max that we can afford for PITI is 28% of our income, monthly income, and so that's 4,032 a month. So here I am now on the next slide where I know I can spend a max of 4,032. So I'm searching for a home for something that's for sale that I could see myself living in someday. So this is can be an Oceanside, or if you find out that Oceanside is too expensive, you're going to have to start looking in other areas. So some students knew, like I already know I'm moving to Denver, Colorado. I already know I'm moving to Texas when I graduate. So for that reason, if you want to shop in a different state, that's totally up to you. So how do I know if my house is going to be 4,032 or not? So go back to realtor.com. And for example, I for sure am going to want a 4-bedroom house when I start shopping. So I'm going to do the search in Oceanside one more time and see if I can afford to live here in Oceanside since it's close to my work. And then if the homes in Oceanside are too expensive, I'm going to have to adjust my search. Welcome to adulting. Maybe I can't afford to live in Oceanside. So I'm going to go and put in bedrooms of 4 or more. And I'm also going to go property type. I only want single family homes and townhomes. I don't want to have to live in a condo. So here I go refining my search. So here's that house that I picked before, the Noreen Way house. So I'm going to click on this one because this is one that sounds interesting to me to live in. Well, if I scroll down on realtor.com to the monthly payment, I'm going to go here into the home price and all this stuff, and I'm going to click edit. Under edit, I have to be realistic here that the price is $900,000 and it says here that I'm doing a down payment of 20%. Well, I don't have 20% down. I don't have 180,000. So I'm going to change that to 3.5%. Will it let me do 0.5? Let's see. 3.5%. It did. So with only 3.5% down, that's an FHA loan. And by the way, that's the minimum you can put down. Not unless you guys have family money. Somebody that's going to be gifting you 180,000 for your first home purchase, most likely you're going to be doing 3.5% down. What's the exception? If you're going into the military. If you plan to go into the military, you're going to be able to do 0 down. So you're going to be able to get a $900,000 loan or whatever. Okay, look at my property tax. That's calculated for me already monthly. Look at my homeowners insurance. That's actually kind of high. Homeowners insurance is probably going to be more like $150 a month. But again, if you just leave it alone, that's fine. And HOA fees are if your home that you're purchasing is in a planned community. Well, mine's not, so there's no HOA fees. Okay, so let's go look at the payment calculation now, update and close. And by the way, the rate that they're using right now is a 4% interest rate. Well, guess what? On a jumbo loan at such a high loan amount, honestly, this is more like 5.29. So this is really quoting me low. Either way, when I go back, the monthly payment is $5,992. Is that in my budget, even with my spousal income? Heck no, that's not. So this is the reality of, sorry, Noreen Way house, but there's no way I can afford you. So I'm going to go play with that little calculator again and see where can I get this down to. So what if I adjust this home price down to 750,000? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck is my max. So let's say 775. It's still got 3.5% down and all the other numbers are the same. Again, I'm going to take this I'm going to take this homeowners insurance and lower it. That's kind of expensive. Okay, I'm going to update that and close. And that shows that my payment is $51.80, still way over my budget. So here I go down again. I'm going to try 700,000, 720, 150 a month for that. Update and close. 4,800. Remember, I need to be at 4,000 a month. Okay, let's go back and just start looking at Oceanside houses in the 650 range. So now I'm going back to Oceanside, and I'm going to go 4-bedroom, single family, but this time I'm putting a cap on there, and I'm going to say I can't go over 650,000 on this house. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how few houses there are now in this price range. So hang on, I think I did 600, not 650. Okay, so 600, 619, 629. So let's click on this. This 629 one is kind of cute. So let's click on this 629 one. And then I'm going to go down again to the payment calculator, monthly payment. I'm going to edit it. I want it to say 3.5% down again. This time, this little place has HOA dues. They're already filled in. And everything else looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and update and close. And now the payment is at $43.41. Still not under my budget. So I'm going to go back into shopping, and I'm going to go look at that $595 house. Here's a $595 house. It's a 4-bedroom. Oh my gosh, it's in Escondido. Do you see how Realtor.com automatically put me in some other locations? So I'm going to go put 3.5% down here into the payment calculator. Everything else looks good. Update and close. Finally, my payment is under budget. Looks like I'm moving to Escondido, you guys. Welcome to trying to afford California. So this is the house I'm going to pick. What other areas could you look at besides Escondido if you can't afford it? You can look for Vista. You can look for Hemet, Murrieta, Valley Center. There's so many outlying areas that people commute from here at my work. If they can't afford Oceanside, this is the reality. You're going to have to be looking. So this is the house I'm picking. This house is in Escondido. It's going to be a commute, but not too far of a commute for me at work. So slide 6 is done. Picking the house, I made sure it was under my budget, and I put the link and the picture of the house in. Notice I put my max PITI from the slide before here at the top, so I knew what I was working on. The last thing I need you to copy is I need you to go back to that payment calculator right here, and I need you to screenshot this into the slide as well, so I can see where you got these initial payment figures. So capture that as well and put that in down here in the corner, because the next slide is about calculating these numbers. And so I'm going to put this little Realtor.com monthly payment calculator to compare to things. Okay, so slide 6 is now done. I'm going to stop the video here, and we're going to do slide 7 next.